Hi everyone, and welcome back to another keto video. Today's video is going to be on autophagy and keto, because while in autophagy means you're fasting, it means your body is still in that state of ketosis. But the benefits of autophagy are amazing. And so I'd like to go over that with you guys. I apologize that I haven't been in doing videos. I've just been going through a lot. You know, I just told you that we just had the 18th year anniversary, or not really anniversary, but the death of my father. I don't like to use such a word, but he died 18 years ago of obesity. And he was just shy, 3 days shy of his 49th birthday. And because of that, we have all decided to get healthy, all of us kids. So, you know, his death did help us to better our lives. It's just sad that he's gone. I wish he had been here. I wish we would have known about keto. My dad definitely would have done ketosis and would have lived a better life. And I just wish we could have, you know, been able to share that with him. But he is gone, and because of that, we all are healthy now and living better lives for our children, because it was very hard losing him. You know, I was only in my 20s when I lost him. And so, yeah, that was hard. And then my stepdad is going through some stuff, having some surgery. He's got some things he's been dealing with his foot. Not too long ago, he had a surgery on his foot. He had a hole in his foot. He's got type 2 diabetes. So we're always trying to convince him to do keto, because it can cure that, definitely can cure that. I read that in one of the videos when I was teaching on keto and the benefits of that. But anyways, he's dealing with that again. It has come back again. They think it reached the bone. If it did, they will have to remove the toe. I'm praying that that doesn't happen. Please, all of you, if you could keep me in your prayers, him in your prayers, that that doesn't happen, you know. And, you know, we go through things. Like I told you, God puts us through trials and tribulations and test our faith. And, you know, this hopefully will be a thing of the past soon, and we'll be through this. But after that, he had a boil that had turned abscess and actually turned into gangrene, and he had to be rushed to the burn unit and have surgery done, you know, a bunch of skin removed, and he had a few more boils, but thank God it didn't. It did turn abscess, but thank God it wasn't gangrene. He had that removed. So in the last few days, he's had surgery. So I've been dealing with that, and I just been, you know, other things in my life going on too. But I'm happy, still have the roof over my head. Me and my husband are doing well, and, you know, just other things in life going on. So it's been hard for me to be behind the camera a lot. I'm still trying to share all my videos, and I will get back to 7 days a week. I promise you guys that. And I keep telling you that, but yeah, it's just hard. You know, when life can be hard sometimes, and it hits you and you got to deal with it, right? But I'm back today doing another video for you guys, and hopefully on Sunday you will get a slideshow video of a new recipe that I come up with, and I hope you enjoyed that keto treat video. I know a few of you have tried it out and loved it, and yeah, I loved it too. All the great taste of a lava cake without the guilt. It was delicious. If you didn't get to see that, definitely check out Tuesday's video. It was my treat video day. Keto treat video at that. All right, so let's go over. I don't want to make this video too long. I've got things going on, so let's go ahead and talk about the benefits of autophagy. Now, I did talk about a year ago saying that I wanted to teach you guys about autophagy, and then just recently I told you I would do a video on it, but I didn't want to do it till I actually had experienced it. Now, I think when hitting autophagy, I think you can hit it as early as 16 or 18 hours, I think, but it's not a real high state of autophagy. It's more like when you're hitting 24-hour or longer. And I was doing alternate day fasting. I actually had done a 2-day fast. A 48 hours was my longest, but hitting autophagy was amazing. I love all the benefits of it and all the great things it does, but just hitting even 24-hour eating, which is OMAD. I talk about 1 meal a day, and I do that a lot. Hitting autophagy all the time. The benefits of that are so great. And I'm going to show you after this video, I'm going to show you some more photos of close-up of my face of, I'm going to go back 10 years ago to recently, and I've only been ketogenic for a little over 4 years, but I'm going to show you from 10 years ago to recently to today, and show you photos of how my skin has changed, how things have changed, how I just have definitely changed the processes in aging, which is one of the benefits of autophagy, how it will make you younger, killing off old cells and everything. But I'm going to go in and read it to you guys. But then wait after, because you're going to see just a few. I'll just load a few side-by-side photos of me from 10 years ago to current, all right? And remember, I've only been ketogenic, but not only, because it's been 4.5 years, but I'm going to go back 10 years and then up to date photos for you guys. And you're going to just see it's magical. I mean, if I can see it, you definitely can see it. People said I definitely took 10 to 15 years off my look. My doctor says that to me every time I come in. She goes, oh, you look younger every time I see you. What are you doing now? And I had told her a few months back that I was doing alternate day fasting and OMAD and all that. She goes, that's so wonderful. And she's my keto doctor, by the way. So that's the one I tell you guys all the time, that I was trained by professionals, a keto doctor, 2 keto nutritionist, my brother who teaches this as a job, and all of the studying I've done myself. I wouldn't say that I am a keto expert by all means, but I surely do know my keto, and I've had tremendous, success. Eliminated 19 medications from the 20 I was on for my heart condition. I have postpartum cardiomyopathy, but I have cured and mended that. I mean, I went 16 years with the heart not pumping good at all and on a lot of medications, but since doing keto, that has changed. And yeah, I'm feeling amazing, you guys, absolutely amazing these days. And I love autophagy, love keto, love all the benefits. And I've read the benefits of keto, so now let's read the benefits of autophagy, and then I'm going to show you some photos. All right. I'm reading it off of Healthline. What are the benefits of autophagy? The main benefit of autophagy seem to come in the forms of anti-aging principles, what I just talked about. In fact, Petre says it's best known as the body's way of turning the clock back and creating younger cells, what I just talked about. Corona points out that when our cells are stressed, autophagy is increased in order to protect us, which enhances your lifespan. Additionally, registered dietitian Scott Kendley, RD-CDN, says that in time of starvation, autophagy keeps the body going by breaking down cellular material and reusing it for necessary processing. Of course, it takes energy and cannot continue forever. Of course, you couldn't not eat forever unless you were very obese until you got the weight off. But yeah, you couldn't do it forever. But it gives us more time to find nourishment, he adds. At the cellular level, Pate says the benefits of autophagy include removing toxin proteins from the cells that are attributed to neurodegenerative some of these words are so big, doctor terms. Neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. What a wonderful thing. Can cure and mend Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and, brain functions and all of that. Recycling residual proteins, producing energy and building blocks for the cells that could still benefit from repair. That's amazing. On a larger scale, it promotes generation and healthy cells. Autophagy is receiving a lot of attention for the role it may play in preventing other treated cancer too. It also can help with cancers, and I talked about that. So can keto, but so can autophagy. Okay, autophagy declines as we age. So this means cells no longer work or may do harm are allowed to multiply, which in the MO of cancer cells, explains Kentley. While all cancers start with some sort of detective cell, Petre says that the body should recognize and remove those cells, often using a autophagetic process. That's why some researchers are looking at the possibility that autophagy may lower the risk of cancer. Amazing. While no significant evidence to back this up, Pate says some studies suggest that many cancerous cells can be removed through autophagy. And they have proved that. I've seen, videos I've watched of people that had brain tumors and stuff, did autophagy, long fasting, and cured their own brain cells. Cured their own brain tumors. This is how the body polices the cancer villains, she explains, recognizing and destroying what went wrong and triggering the repairing mechanism dose contribute to lowering the risk of cancer. Researchers believe that new studies will lead to insight that will help them target autophagy as therapy for cancer. Diet change that can boost autophagy. Remembering that autophagy literally means self-eating, so it makes sense that the intermittent fasting and ketogenic diets are known to trigger autophagy. Right there. That's why I said I would add the two together. Fasting is the most effective way to trigger autophagy, explains Pate. Ketosis, a diet high in fat and in low in carbs, brings the same benefits of fasting without fasting. So see, that's what's really amazing, that keto can do that without the fasting. So that could be why even in the very beginning, I was looking so much younger as I was going along without the fasting. Like a shortcut to include the same beneficial metabolic, it changes, she adds, by not overwhelming the body with an extreme overload. It gives the body a break to focus on its own health and repair. In the keto diet, you get about 75% of your daily calories from fat and 5 to 10% of your calories from carbs. This shift in calorie sources causes your body to shift in metabolic pathway. It will begin to use fat for fuel instead of the glucose that derive from carbohydrates. In response to this restriction, your body will begin to start producing ketone bodies that have many protective effects. Corona says studies suggest that ketosis can also cause starvation-induced autophagy, which have neuroprotective functions. Low glucose levels occur in both diets and are linked to low insulin and high glucose levels, explains Pate. Glucagon level is the one that initiates autophagy. Okay. When the body is low on sugar through fasting or ketosis, it brings a positive stress that wakes up the survival repairing mode, she adds. One non-diet area that may also play a role in including autophagy is exercise, according to the animal study. Physical exercise may induce autophagy in organs that are part of the metabolic regulation process. This can include the muscles, liver, pancreas, and the liver and the pancreas. The bottom line, okay, autophagy will continue to gain attention as researchers conduct more studies on the impact it has on our health. For now, nutritional and health experts such as Corona point to the fact that there's still much we need to learn about autophagy and how best encourage it. But if you're interested in trying to stimulate autophagy in your body, she recommends starting by adding fasting and regular exercise into your routine. However, you need to consult your doctor if you are taking any medications, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or wish to become pregnant or have a chronic condition such as heart disease or diabetes. That's why I did check with my doctor because of my heart disease. Okay? Corona cautions that you're not encouraged to fast if you fall into any of the above categories. All right. Let's see. Was that everything? Yeah. That was everything. Listen to that, you guys. I love the benefits of autophagy. Autophagy can do so much. And if we go way back to Bible time, remember it talks about it in Bible about fasting. So fasting has been around for many, thousands and thousands and thousands of years. You know, autophagy has been around because even Jesus himself fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. And they talk about fasting a lot in the Bible, how good it is for you. It's just amazing. And I do recommend everybody try. They say while doing the ketogenic, the best one is the 16-hour. That's the lowest amount. 16-hour, no food, 8 hours where you eat. So if you stop eating at a certain time, like in the, like 8 o'clock at night. Let's say you stop eating at 8 o'clock. By noon the next day, you can eat. That's 16 hours. So most of the time you're sleeping and you're getting into that state of autophagy. And that's why a lot of people say when they wake up in the morning, they have breakfast. Like a lot of people say, your most important meal in the morning is your breakfast. Well, breakfast isn't really breakfast. It's breaking your fast. That's what you're doing from sleeping. You're breaking your fast. So but at 16 hours, the lowest they recommend, and then work up. But of course, work to that 16-hour. If you're not used to it, try, 6-hour, then 8-hour, and work up to the 16-hour. And then if you can ever do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, which I do, that's wonderful. I know a lot of people that do that, hitting autophagy while you're in ketosis. Doing ketosis with it, though, that's what I'm talking about. Ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting go hand in hand. And I talk about that all the time, and here was the proof right there, that they both are going to help you hit those states of autophagy and how wonderful it is for your body. It's just so important, like, for us to cleanse and detox. And I mean, it's getting rid of, so many things. It can even get rid of parasites, not to sound gross, but sometimes you'll get, again, maybe too much information, but diarrhea. It's getting rid of all your toxins. That will happen even if you start going all day long. It's getting rid of toxins, parasites, old crap that's been inside of you for many years. I mean, I started the ketogenic diet right before my 40th birthday. I'm 44 right now. Right before my 40th birthday, I started it. And, from the 40 years of bad eating I was eating, even though I had done some diets, I'm just saying let's just say 38 years of bad eating or whatever, that was all coming out of me. I was cleansing my body, building, getting rid of the old cells and building new cells and all of that. That's why when you see in these photos, you're going to see such a difference in the age processing. It slows it down. It actually backs it up. You go backwards. That's what's so amazing about it. I don't use creams. I don't use face masks and all of that. I don't do any of that. This here is just my skin, no makeup on. When I do my outfits of the day, I do have makeup on. I have eyeshadow and stuff, but I really don't do like foundations and stuff. I might do a little, what's it called? A little, what's the word I'm looking for? Just a little, maybe a little bit of a foundation or just a cover up just over a couple of these little age spots, that a person gets when they get older, or, I just have a couple little, I don't even know if they're an age spot or, well, they could be a form of an age spot or whatever. But I had these long before keto and they actually were darker. So they have lightened since doing keto. But just to kind of cover that, but you can see I have no makeup on, and you can see that I don't know if you think I look 44 years of age, that's fine. Not cutting anybody down. If, everybody's entitled to their own, outlook on a person or whatever, but I get told all the time that I do not look 44, that I look much younger for my age. And I myself can tell, I don't know if I would say I look 10 years younger, but a lot of people say 10 years, 15 years younger. A lot of people look at my old photos and say, looks like that's the mom and you're the daughter. So it is just amazing. And I recommend everybody get on that keto train, get on that fasting train, learn your body, learn to put yourself into that state of autophagy and all of that, and learn your eating habits. The less you eat, the less hungry you're going to be. The more you eat, the more hungry you're going to be. It's important to do those fast windows and, get yourself starting off with 6 hours and then work up to, like I said, 8 and then 10 and then 12 and work up to the 16 hour that they recommend. And then if you can do OMAD, and then try alternate day fasting, what I was doing, where I went 40 hours with no food. And it just, man, I was just getting healthier and healthier and healthier. And now I basically do OMAD. I love it. And I do all of my calories in one meal because I'm in maintenance mode. So I do try to get all of my calories in, which is between 2,000 and 2,500. I try to get in that one meal. And I just eat things that are higher in fat. Good fats, though. Good healthy fats. Remember, when doing the ketogenic, it's 3 ways for losing, maintaining, and gaining. And I was taught that professionally. That's the only reason I bring it to you. If you're doing it for weight loss, you're going to use your body fat for your high fat source and mostly eat low fat foods. Okay. You're going to have to eat some fat because you're not going to be able to do complete fat free, but do low fat foods, use your body fat so you can get it off quick. I lost 160 plus pounds in 15 months and been able to maintain that out for over 2 years. So, yep. So definitely use your body fat when trying to do it for weight loss. When you get to maintenance mode like me, then you're going to eat fats, like the 75% they talk about, but in good healthy fats, not processed food. Sometimes you have to have processed food, but good healthy fats, eggs, nuts, butter, good, meats like fish and seafoods and stuff like that, like good healthy meats like that, but cook them in coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, all the good healthy oils and stuff like that. You're going to eat amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. So we want to keep it good. You want to cook at home as much as you can so it's cleaner and healthier and you know what you're doing. Try to do grass-fed and organic foods if you can, because it's healthier for you. And then if you're trying to gain weight, somebody's going to eat even more of a percentage of fat. Or if you're working out, you're going to do more of a percentage of fat. So keto wasn't designed for all of us to do it in the same form. We all got to do it differently. And I've proved it here. I've been taught professionally, and I bring it to you professionally because I was taught professionally. Otherwise, I would not be telling you guys this. I would never. But I still recommend you talk to your doctor. Everybody do, because if you're on meds and things like that, like in the beginning, I was on a lot of meds. She had to watch and start taking everything away because I was feeling so good. And just, I was getting to the point where I didn't need these meds. It was making me dizzy, off, all of that. They had to take them away. So stay in touch with your doctor. Some doctors don't agree with keto because people get so healthy from it. So get a second opinion if you need to, but do check with your doctor and stuff like that. And just get on the keto train. You won't believe how amazing it is. And it's been around for a long time, since the 1920s. In fact, keto was way back in Bible time. But if we want to talk about when they want to talk about when it started, it was around the 1920s to cure epilepsy. Like I've told you guys that before, children with epilepsy, to help with the seizures. And that's when it started, and now it's coming to our generation, and we're all losing weight from it. It's the most sustainable way of life. People are getting all of their weight off, keeping the weight off, maintaining their weight perfectly by upping calories and stuff like that. It's just amazing, and I recommend everybody get on board. I do help too. If you don't understand what a deficit is, what macros are, what a calorie deficit is, I do help. Right down below is my email. Send me an email and I will help you personally, but I do have to ask personal questions, your weight, your gender, your height, things like that, to set you up on a macro plan and get you going. My videos help a lot. Watch my videos, watch and you'll learn it. All my keto recipe and keto mukbangs, I teach in there. My keto journey, I teach in there. But if you don't have a lot of time and you want to get on that keto train right now and you want to start right now, well, you start by eating meats, cheeses, eggs, and good green leafy veggies. That will get you into a state of ketosis. But you got to know more. You got to know to watch the electrolytes because it's a diuretic way of life. You're going to go to the bathroom a lot. You got to make sure in the beginning that you could get keto flu. So you want to eat higher fats until your body's in that state of ketosis, until you see the strips purple. The strips are ketone strips that you buy at Walmart or any local drugstore. And as soon as you urinate on them, it's like a pregnancy test. You urinate on it. You'll look at the color on the bottle. And as soon as you are that dark color, you are burning fat. That's what ketosis is. It's just a fancy word for fat burning mode. Your body is in a state of fat burning and it's burning fat for fuel. That's what it's doing. That's how it's getting rid of it. So getting rid of your weight. So you got to know those things. You got to know about the electrolytes and, watching all of that. You got to know about the keto flu and there's things you just need to know. So if you just want to know a lot of that, I break it all down and I can tell you all that personally in an email. And I do it all for free for you guys. So if you need help, definitely shoot me an email. If you are new to my channel, right there is that red subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of all of these uploads and just all of the teachings that I teach since I'm over 4.5 years and I've had complete success on the keto, the ketogenic way of life. And it is a way of life. It is not a diet. It is a way of life. And definitely share around my channel. Help me grow. Since I do all of this for free for you guys, please share my channel so that other people can come to me and I can help as many people as I can. I love it. I know people will say, I'm sorry asking so many questions, but I say, no, I love it. I feel my calling from God to help the people I've helped. I've helped thousands, but it's not enough. I want to help thousands and thousands and thousands more. I want to change the whole world. And I know it's just little old me, but I'm working on it. I'm trying my best to do it. And I've helped many people. I'm also writing a cookbook. I have many recipes. Check out my keto recipes and all the recreations of meals that I have done in the treat videos and the food videos that I've recreated and turned into keto from meals we used to eat. Check it out. And definitely shoot me a thumbs up. That helps my channel to grow too as well. Makes me smile and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying my videos because, I got to take my time out during the day to do this, but I bring it all to you free and still try to live my life, be a wife, be a mother, and do all of those things too, but also be here to help all of you and help all of you that email me. And if I don't get back immediately I will let you know I got your message, but if I don't get back immediately with your macros, just give me just a little bit. I may be going, having some stuff going on during that day or whatever, but I always get back to everybody. I will get back immediately to tell you I got the message. I'll ask you the questions I need, and then I'll get back as soon as I can after that. But yeah, I'm always here to help you guys. So get on board with keto, get on board with intermittent fasting, hitting autophagy, and feeling the best you could ever feel. I love you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Take care.